24 years of captivity, over 3,000 instances of assault and abuse, a girl locked in a dungeon, forced to give birth to 4 children. Unbelievably, this film is based on a true story. Sarah was a free-spirited girl who hated how strict her father was. He wouldn't even let her attend simple get-togethers with classmates. In her rebellious phase, Sarah lived to defy him. One night, after dark, she snuck out the window and hopped on her boyfriend Chris's motorcycle, ready to enjoy a night of freedom. The next morning, her father was waiting at the door. He saw Sarah being dropped off by a boy and even caught them kissing on the sidewalk. Furious, he berated her for being shameless. Sarah, used to her father's scoldings, brushed it off. She reminded herself she'd be 18 soon, and once that day came, she planned to move out. Her father, however, warned her, as long as she lived under his roof, she had to respect him. Back in her room, Sarah didn't take his threats seriously. She dreamed about life as an adult, about traveling with Chris once she was free. Her mother and sister didn't object. In fact, they were happy for her. The three shared a warm, private moment together. But hidden behind the door, her father overheard everything. The conversation twisted something inside him. He had spent his life working hard to support the family, and in return, he felt abandoned. That was when he began to plan something horrific. He secretly renovated an old fallout shelter hidden in the basement. On Sarah's 18th birthday, he set his scheme into motion, sending his wife out to shop for groceries and ensuring no one else was around. He asked Sarah to help him move a heavy box. Reluctantly, Sarah followed him into the basement. When he opened the concealed bunker door, she was both surprised and curious. Passing through 2 layers of iron doors, she stepped into a hidden chamber. A flicker of fear passed through her, but she reassured herself this was her own father after all. What harm could he possibly do? What happened next marked the beginning of her 20-year nightmare. At first, Sarah didn't grasp the severity of the situation. She assumed her father was just angry and locking her up temporarily. But when she opened the box she had carried down, her blood ran cold. Inside were her own belongings. She frantically tried to unlock the combination lock, but after 3 failed attempts, the power to the room shut off. Grabbing a flashlight, she shouted through the vent for help. Upstairs, her father calmly smothered her cries, stuffing the vent with a blanket and piling heavy objects on top, sealing it completely. No matter how hard she screamed, her mother and sister upstairs would never hear her.